Baruch. Good evening, Erev Tov. Tonight we're going to clarify a minhag, a tradition which is widely observed amongst all Jews, whether of Sephardic descent or of Ashkenazic descent, and that is the minhag of eating, as we call in Hebrew, the Simanim, or as we'll translate, the good signs, the good luck signs that we eat for the night meals of Rosh Hashanah. So there's many different orders in which order to eat them. The truth is it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter which order you eat it. We're going to go through the order according to the main Moroccan minhag from Sidur Avotenu, Rabbi Meir Atiyah, and we're going to go through that order. And again, it doesn't really matter which order. Any machzor you use, whatever order it is, it's fine. It's important to note, however, that there's a difference in opinion amongst traditions. When are these good signs eaten? Are they eaten after Kiddush? Or are they eaten after Netilah and after Hamotzi? And this is a main controversy amongst traditions and minhagim. According to the authentic Moroccan minhag, for most, it is done after the Kiddush, before Netilat Yadayim. If that is your minhag, it's your tradition, continue with it. According to the Kabbalah, according to the Ben Ish Chai, a person should do first Netilah and Hamotzi, and then do the Simanim. Again, it does not matter which way you do it. The most important is, Aleph, do your family tradition. Bet, don't fight about it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's it. I think he also says to do it after Netilah, after Hamotzi. Halacha also after. And the reason why is as follows. The reason why is as follows. When we do Kiddush, we are doing it to commence the meal. Although the meal does not start until we do Hamotzi. However, that is proclaiming the beginning of the meal by sanctifying the meal on Shabbat, for Shabbat, and Rosh Hashanah for the Chag. Now, when we eat the good signs, it's fruits and vegetables. We'll get into the barachot in a moment, but it's fruits and vegetables. There is a doubt that if a person eats enough to quantify, to do an after blessing, that you would need to make that after blessing. So if it's apple, if you eat a lot of apple, there's an opinion that says you need to do borei nefashot, or there's a doubt. Do you need to do borei nefashot before you do hamotzi now? Or if you add enough of dates, a kazait worth of dates, do you need to do an ala etz ve'al priya etz or not? Or you just go straight into the meal? And since there's a doubt if you are going to eat a kazait's worth or not, and if you need to make the bracha or not, therefore Chavad Yosef, the Ben Ish Chai, and others say, don't get into that controversy in halacha and do it later. Others say, no, this is our tradition, this is our minhag. It's only a doubt, and therefore they continue with their proper minhag. Again, everyone should do as their own minhag. Now, having said that, difference of brachot will come into play. When you're going to do your simanim, your good signs, before you do netilah and hamotzi, you're for sure going to make a etz, and you're also going to make an adama. However, if you're going to do your signs, shakol on the sesame seeds with the chazak with the whether it's a keves, the head of a lamb, or the head of a fish, chazak. So you have 3 brachot. However, if you're going to do the good signs after hamotzi, you're only making 1 bracha on ha'etz. So that makes a difference. That's difference number 1. Okay, that's the main. That's the only difference actually. Okay, are you going to make 1 blessing? No, it doesn't take care of fruits. Dates and apples are not eaten with bread. So therefore, it's important if you're going to do the simanim afterwards, then do the brachot only on the etz, only on the apple, if that's going to be the first one, or the date, depending on the order you go with. Okay? Now we're going to go with an order, and more important than the order I'm about to say is the translation of the vegetables or fruits. Sometimes it's very confusing. So the first in the Sidur Avotenu is the apple. The apple is the first, and traditionally in Moroccan homes, I think, correct me, in Ashkenaz homes also?
Yes.
What do you start with? Apple? Apple? So others start with the date because the date is one of the 7 minim. It's one of the 7 fruits of Israel. However, interestingly enough, in Ashkenazic Sidurim, as well as in the Moroccan Sidur, the authentic one, they start with an apple. Others, the Ben Ish Chai, Chavad Yosef, they start with a date. Okay? And they do something interesting. I didn't mean to prolong this long, but I guess we're into it. They do something interesting. What they do is after they did hamotzi and they ate the bread, actually they ate a kazait worth of bread. They ate 30 grams of bread, so already fulfilled the meal. Then, what they do is they pick up a date. Goes without saying that you have to check the date. There's no bugs, obviously. Open it, check the date. They make a borei pri ha'etz. They eat 1 date. They pick up the 2nd date, and then they say the yehi ratzon. Because when do you say it? If you say the bracha, you're not allowed to interrupt it with the yehi ratzon. So you have 2 options. Either you say the yehi ratzon before the borei pri ha'etz, or after you ate half of the date. However, they say do 1 date, on the borei pri ha'etz 1 date, take another date, and then do the yehi ratzon. And then you're done. With the apple, you don't need to make another bracha. And then with the leeks, or with the vegetables, whatever it is, the fish, the head of the keves, you don't need to make another bracha anyways.
You
Okay?
just eat it, you don't make
Well, you do the yehi ratzon, but you don't need to make a bracha if you already washed hamotzi.
Yehi ratzon before you eat or after you eat?
Before you eat. Right? Good? Okay, was that clear? Okay, next. So the first one in this order, again, the point is the translation is tapuach is apple. Karti are leeks. I just said leeks. No, it's not chasa. Okay, leeks. Let's move it on. Next is salka. Salka is Swiss chard. We know what Swiss chard is? No. Swiss chard, it's like red. The root is more. No, it's not beets. Swiss chard is not beets.
What is that?
Salka is Swiss chard. Swiss chard, you go buy it. The imagine a romaine lettuce almost, but instead of the middle part being hard and green, it's like reddish, purplish, and the leaves are green. Okay, that's traditionally what salka is. Kara is squash. We all know what squash is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Dag is fish. Rosh keves or dag. So it's interesting. If you don't do the head of a lamb, then you use a different. You'll see in it. There's a different nusach, a different terminology to use. Whether you're going to use a head of a fish opposed to the head of a lamb. Rimon, pomegranate, tamar, dates, and rubia is for Sfaradim sesame seeds and Ashkenazim black-eyed peas. Okay.
What about the sesame seed?
What? So sesame seeds. What we do with sesame seeds is we put sugar in the sesame seeds. Again, everyone has their own tradition. What?
Persians also they use the black-eyed.
Okay, yeah, so again, either or, but that is the basic ones. There are some that are added, some not, but this is the main ones. Again, the order, do like your machzor, the yehi ratzon, most of them have translation in English, and they're pretty easy to understand, even basic understanding of Hebrew. And the point is to connect to what we're saying, and they are just as a good sign for a sweet, good, happy, successful year. And as we say that all of the ones who are against us, sheitamu, that they should be erased and removed b'ezat Hashem. So anyone who would like this list that I have printed and translated, I'll be more than happy to hand them out. And we'll see everyone tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for slichot. Yes, Ronen.